Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I am here to bring a zodiac reading for Pisces, and I want to apologize to Pisces. My Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers. I did a Pisces reading, and I edited and compressed so I could upload, and poof, totally disappeared off of my computer. I did not delete it. It's just gone. So that is Spirit's way of telling me that that message was not yet ready. So I'm going to bring another message for March 2022 to my Piscean watchers, cross watchers, sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay, so the format is going to be a little different than my previous zodiac readings for February. I'm going to do 4 mini readings, one for each week, and I'm going to alternate the oracle decks. I'm going to go between the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms and the Rumi Oracle, and then each week I will use a different tarot deck. I'm going to be using the standard traditional Rider-Waite. This is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and one of my favorite decks, the Shadowscapes deck. And then at the end of the 4 weekly mini readings, I'm going to pull from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle and some empowerment words of advice from Spirit to help guide us through this month of March 2022. If I need clarification, I will be using my Crystal Visions. Well, the Crystal Visions is not my deck, but this is the deck that I use for clarification. So I'm going to get started. Let's go ahead and pull from Wisdom from the Hidden Realms for the beginning of March. And I know we're well into the first week of March, but we're actually past the first week of March. But sorry for the delay and the deletion. Woo! Sacred Union, Partnerships and Romance. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny, Discernment, Clear Vision, and Details. Okay, so these are very beautiful energies. Sacred Union. That's amazing because I do believe that this Rumi deck has a Sacred Union card. So we have, oh my gosh, a 9 card. It kind of feels like the Hermit card. And then we have the 27 card, another 9. 2 9s here. This is definitely spiritual. And it feels like it's moving into a end of a cycle. All right, so I'm going to shuffle one more time. Wow. Passion ignited. Well, that fits this energy. This is the heart chakra opening that seems to be going on in the collective. Look at that. New beginnings. Holy cow. And then light. This is the Sun card. Are you kidding me? And just as I said, I heard my rooster crow out there. So we have a 0, a 1, and this is a 1 plus 9 is 10, which is another 1 card. This is definitely a new beginning, and this feels like the energetic new beginning of 2 counterparts coming together under the sacred divine, in their divine destiny is what I'm hearing. And that there is a opening of the heart chakra that is opening up to the passion of this connection. Not just the physical passion, but spiritual passion. The throat chakra. Well, this tells me that there are things that need to be said. So, things that need to be said. Open up the heart chakra, and what I'm hearing is have the courage. Now, I'm not saying go emotionally overboard. I'm just saying state your truth. You're in your authentic truth, and that's what you need to state. And it doesn't have to be anything manipulative to try and encourage sacred union. It just is, you'll know when it's the right time. Use your discernment. Look at what's going on in the bigger picture using that clear vision and details. But wisdom. Look at all the major arcana here. That's the Hierophant. That's spiritual wisdom. Wow. And that goes there, it says. Another 5 card. Fertility, 3. This is the Empress. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to, bottom of the deck, movement, choices, decisions. Use your discernment to make decisions. But this feels like this is definitely movement into becoming your authentic self, being unified within self. But you have major powers of the universe that are opening, helping you open this heart chakra. Of course, this is your decision to do. Making the decision to become a little more vulnerable, but also making the decision to express the truth of your soul. Like I said, I'm being cautioned to tell you, don't go overboard. This is not a passionate plea for someone to be with you. This is a simple soul truth, as you see it. Okay, so that's for week 1. Pretty powerful energies there. I think Gemini had really powerful energies. Lots of major arcana in that reading as well. They asked me to read a little bit about this Ringmaster of Scrutiny. Number 9 card. Isn't that amazing? 2 9s. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny is all about the details. Look closely and pay attention to the smallest elements of what's being presented to you on your path. It's in all these details, not the broad strokes, that you will find the breathtaking beauty and perfection in what you observe. So even when it comes to your divine counterpart, look at the beauty of that soul connection. Even though there's human flaws, the divine essence of them is breathtaking. Okay, so let's go to the Rumi deck for week number 2. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers. I surge on the uprising wave of love. Here's another 5 card. I think that card's come out in these readings as well. It's been pretty consistent in the readings, the themes. My life can be summed up in 3 accounts. I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. Yeah, that's not my favorite poem by Rumi, but I'm hearing kind of the burned part is the purification process. There are changes, yeah, happening. There's that 5 card, and they will be out of your control. This is because you are ready for accelerated life changes. Rather than paddling, you will be caught up in a wave and move further and faster. Let yourself surge on the energy of what is happening, leading with your heart and going with whatever unfolds. This will bring you to the best fortune and open you up to the divine destiny that is your birthright in this lifetime. So that's exactly what the energies were saying. There's going to be a shift where things are going to kind of get out of your control, and you're going to feel a little bit out of control, but you're being guided to just follow the energy. Just allow it to go with the flow. Allow it, because it's taking you to your divine destiny, which might be leading you to this sacred union. So just go with the flow. Trust and allow. So this is the Gilded Tarot. 8 of Swords. Yeah, that go with the flow is, this 8 of Swords is resistance. It's in the reverse. You don't see this as being trapped anymore. You're being released, but you have to release control and let the divine guide you to where you need to be. Oh yeah, 10 of Wands, they said over here. Six of Swords in the challenge position. This is hard for you. This is going with the flow. This is allowing, trusting and allowing. Even though you're trying to guide the boat to a more peaceful and harmonic level, you need to just let it flow. Just go with the flow, kind of like that 6 of Pentacles energy. I feel very Queen of Cups energy. Just just going, just flowing. Allow the emotions to flow through you. Oh, instead of the Queen of Cups, we got the Queen of Swords. Make sure there wasn't a flipper in here. Okay. Queen of Swords. Might have to clarify that. Let's pull a couple other cards and see what's flanking it. Ooh, the Star. Okay, so what this feels like to me is that you've done a lot of clarifying. Queen of Swords clarifies her life through, you know, only focusing on that which serves her highest and greatest good. Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Let's clarify. That doesn't... Feels like this has been a painful clarification process, a painful purging process, but now she's in the state of healed. And now is more emotionally balanced than she was before because she has clarity. She understands this journey. There's the Four of Cups. Yeah, she's no longer interested in anything that is not in her highest and greatest good. I'm hearing she's no longer interested in anything that serves as a betrayal. There's the Ten of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so this makes sense now. She has, and if you see the way she's turned here, she has cut out anything that no longer serves her. And why is... It doesn't interest her to be in this very painful, low vibrational energy. She is looking for something that makes her feel absolutely treasured, embraced, in love, protected. And look at the two moons here and how opposite mirror image they are. So she's only interested in things that are going to make her emotionally happy. She's not interested in things that are going to continually create pain and chaos in her life. And you know what? There's been some cutting away of that, some releasing those things as she evolves higher. She has cut those things away. Now remember, this is divine masculine, divine feminine, and all of us. There we go. She's not feeling guilty about it anymore. It used to cause her great anxiety of how it unfolded or how it made, you know, the responsibility that but she's like, you know what? I'm going with the flow. I know these things are no longer in my highest and greatest good. There's the Lover's card. On the Star, she's hopeful. There's the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Five of Pentacles. Temperance. Two cards of emotional balance here. Yeah, she had to walk away from some things. Somebody had to walk away. It could be divine feminine, it could be divine masculine. There's that energy in all of us, but it feels like the divine feminine side that was codependent, just saying, this anxiety over having to release these particular relationships to restore some sort of balance and move into a higher vibration. They were codependent on those because this caused them great anxiety. And so she's overcome that. And now is only focusing on things that make her happy. And this has restored, look at the Star card and the Temperance card here. She is learning to, she has learned to balance her emotions. This is that card of kind of sacred union, because she has balanced. She's no longer codependent on this. She has focused on her own happiness. Whomever, someone has focused on their own happiness and has gotten out of the energy of being trapped. They're just going with, they're accepting what the divine brings to them, and they're using their discernment and decision making to filter what makes them happy, what's meant to be in their energetic space. Okay, they said bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles. This to me is, oh look, and the King of Pentacles underneath, and the Three of Cups, Divine Union. There we go. There we go. And then the Nine of Pentacles, which is the, this is no codependency here. This is somebody who is totally happy on her own, but yet here we have, because of that energy, because she's not codependent, because she's not relying on this person's energy to uplift and sustain her, she now has manifested this divine union. Could be a she, could be a he. But it feels like it's coming into 3D with the King and Queen of Pentacles. Those are people who are absolutely grounded and balanced with within their own energy, and they are manifesting their physical world the way they truly desire it. Okay, so let's put all of these cards away. And then let's go back to the wisdom of the hidden realms and find out what is for week number 3. So this is very interesting reading for Pisces. March 2022, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Is there a flipper? Okay, so week 3, not Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm sorry. Sun, Moon, Rising, and cross watchers. Sorry about that. Don't want to confuse anybody. This Venus and Mars kind of interaction in the planets, very interesting energies. There's the energy of twins coming together, twin flames coming together into sacred union. Now that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be a twin flame to be in union. Could be a soulmate. The Wise Woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. That's a 21 card. That's a 3. 3 for me are catalysts for change. So let's see what 21 has to say. She brings integrity to thought, word, and deed. She lets you know that as long as you're in the flow of honesty and being true to your word, she keeps you under her protection and care. When she appears as your ally, she signals a time when honesty pays off. Remember when I said just to express your soul's truth? Yielding greater dividends than you expected. You'll be thankful that you remained faithful and loyal to your path. She reminds you that compromise isn't always an option. Stay true to yourself first and foremost. Although it may appear that you could lose something as a result, you never lose what is truly yours. Ooh, okay, so be true. Stand in your authentic truth, even if it looks like it may cost you the relationship. Or a job, or, you know, friendships. Stay true to yourself. Be in your soul's authentic truth. You will not go wrong. Okay, so let's... 4 of Swords. All right. What I'm hearing from this card is to connect to your truth. You may have to kind of find some stillness time and allow some of the... questions that you have percolate to the surface so that you can get your divine higher self and your divine protection team, your angelic team, your spirit guides to help answer those, to clarify your truth. There's that 5 of Swords, yeah. Because if you don't, it's going to sabotage you. This is a card of self-sabotage. So take that time before you make a move. There's the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity in the 3D. Oh, we had 2 flippers here. We have the 7 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. This is taking your time. This is looking at those details. I mean, we heard in this week 2, discernment and details, or was that week 1? Week 1, that discernment and details. This is a time to watch for the details, because that's what's going to help you with this new beginning. So before you take any kind of action, align with your truth, and you're going to need, I'm just hearing, you're going to need some help clarifying some things. And that's what your higher self and your divine team are wanting you to do, is take some time to meditate and get in stillness and clarify that truth. And then once you do and you stand in that truth, then there will be some new opportunities. If you don't do that, you could self-sabotage. The Hanged Man in the challenged position. Keep that perspective. Keep the perspective that not everything that comes into your energetic field is meant to stay there. So be willing to release, but also keep in mind that self-protection, I don't know where this is going. What I'm hearing from them is that you are responsible for protecting yourself in your 3D world and your energetic field. So make sure that you're looking at the details. Make sure that you're taking time to really process what's going on. Make sure that you're investing in the right energy. There we go. Queen of Swords again. There will be some things that you're going to have to release. You're going to have to find, you might have to ferret out the truth because it may be disguised. Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody may be making, this is odd. Feels like somebody's on their way to you to kind of bring you some emotional support. But use your discernment because it could be a disguise. Temperance. Again, temperance, balance. Stay balanced. Stay patient. Be patient with yourself. This is, the Knight of Pentacles here is very patient. Don't rush things. Don't encourage the energy to be rushed. You are not in control of what's happening right now. This is going to be kind of what I'm hearing is like a leaving of certain energies and situations and people, but then a flowing in. So just let it go. There's the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this person, somebody may be coming in and offering, but it doesn't necessarily feel like it's sincere. It may be a manipulation, so be careful. Now the Ace of Wands is in the upright. So when you get clarity on what it is that's coming in, and you feel balanced, you take some time to let the energies kind of percolate to be able to use your discernment and look at the details. Then you're going to know what to allow and what to say. That's just not a match to my energy. And then, because some of it feels like it's going to be disguised. It feels like there's some, I'm just hearing player energy here. Okay, it feels like somebody is going to come in and offer this emotional relationship, but vibrationally it's not sacred union for you. It's more of a temptation, and it's not genuine or authentic, and it's meant to distract you from your sacred union. So don't get derailed. There's the Knight of Swords. Yeah, we have 3 knights on the table. This is, you need to try and discern what is vibrationally matched for you. They said look underneath. Yeah, the Sun card. So there seems to be a little bit of a heads up in this week that somebody may come in and make you a little offer and, hey, you want to hook up, that kind of stuff. And that's not in vibrational alignment, even though it's going to be tempting because you really might be attracted to this person, or you may have, some history with this, excuse me, with this person. May have been something you wanted at one time, but now it's a derailment to your sacred union. So don't get caught up in that. Use your discernment. take time to allow that clarity to come in before you make a decision that's going to complicate things. So let's see what's in for week 4. Al-Uza Star of Venus. This is an 8 card. It's 26, but it's an 8. I am the pure light, my son. I am not a handful of worthless dust. Point made. I am not just an empty shell. I am a regal pearl formed in this world. Close your eyes to see and become aware of me. Perceive me with eyes that see the unseen. Come into the mystery to find me. I am a carefree visitor here for you. Your guidance is to trust your path, trust your evolution, trust in even in the face of those around you reacting to it possibly in fear or discomfort. Trust in the paths of others too, for in truth there is one path and we are all on it. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. That is not your job. Your job is to embrace your wisdom, embrace your freedom and empowerment to grow spiritually and live your life accordingly. You are becoming, through bestowal of grace, something more of a goddess and a god, of a human and a sacred animal integrated as to one. This is sacred alchemy, amplified in the star fires of Venus, who loves you as a brother, sister, and honors your soul with her blessing. Shine true, beloved. Shine bright. Remember when we said that purification process about being burned up with that poem from Rumi? This is a clarification process for you. This is keeping you from getting into this old energy of the lower vibration manifestation of love. This is divine love, and it is powerful, transformative, and it is the alchemy of your soul. Ooh, got chills on that one. So let's see, there's the Star and the 7 of Pentacles again. Okay, take your time. Don't rush into a decision, because it could create a disaster is what I'm hearing. Yeah, there's your Queen of Swords. I mean, it's the same cards coming up. There's the 2 of Wands in the reverse, and over that is the 9 of Wands. Choose your path carefully. This is a decision point for you. Elevate, ascend, or what I'm seeing is somebody dropping back into a cesspool. Okay, here we have the Strength card. Yeah, you need spiritual strength. Look at all of these. 3 major arcanas in the reverse. This is going right back into that cesspool of, and it's not, you know, it's not, I hate to use the word cesspool. There's a lot of toxic energy if you don't choose what is in your highest good. And you're going to have to trust, because this is going to be very tempting. It's going to be very tempting. There's another major arcana. Yeah, look. This is the 8 of Cups and the Moon. This is going to be very tempting. And what it's going to do, it's going to throw you back into some spiritual obscurity where you can't see your divine destiny. It's like trying to keep you from ascension. Yeah, Judgment. Ascension. That's my Ascension card. So the message here in the last week of March is there's going to be something in that 3rd week that's going to come in to tempt you back. The devil tempts you back. And this is your choice, where you then are using your discernment. You're taking some time to connect with your guides, to become very centered on your spiritual sanctity, I'm hearing. And then making your decisions based upon what is in your highest and greatest good, not what is tempting. what is tempting. Follow the resonance in your soul about what is to be. There is your 9 of Cups right there. This feels like this is a former codependent relationship that you kind of broke away from, and now they're coming back. And I didn't see the 6 of Cups, so it doesn't feel like a soulmate. It feels like somebody that maybe hurt you in the past that you feel like you've healed from, and then they're coming in again, and you're like tempted to have this opportunity again, and then you realize, I'm not there anymore. I'm not in that frequency anymore. But this could be spiritually derailing for you. Stand in your strength, stand in your conviction, stand in your soul sovereignty, stand in your truth. Okay, I guess it stopped talking. Silenced by spirit. Okay, now let's look at the sacred self-care oracle. Let's get some energies, some suggestions on how to support our energies, our mind, body, and spirit during the month of March 2022 for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers. Okay, dream journal, abundance planning, and spend time with animals. Okay, so abundance planning helps you to be very self-reliant so that you're not codependent on somebody financially, but also that might be a new concept to you. And then your dream journal, and I like this as a 1 card. This is a 20 card, but it's a 2 card. So 1, 2, and then a 48 card, which is a 12 card, which is a 1, 2. So just a synchronicity for you. Spend time with animals, you know, that unconditional love, that loving embrace, you know, the whisper of a kitten I heard. I love the phrases they use. The whisper of a kitten. Rest. Yeah, 43, that's a 7. Rest. You're going to need some rest because this is going to be kind of mentally exhausting. And plan a vacation. Might need a little bit of time away. Just to kind of get away and clear your head. To rest, rejuvenate. Maybe that's what that 4 of Swords is. That might be your vacation that we saw in that first week. Make a vision board and use your hands. Create something. Create something tangible. And then use a vision board for what you want your life to look like. What is your ultimate spiritual goal? Because what you don't want is to get derailed back into a situation that you don't fit in anymore. And you didn't to begin with, but it was a lesson that you needed to learn. Okay, so let's pull from the empowerment cards some confidence level. Selfie with no filter. That's being your authentic self. Not afraid to be your authentic self. Don't count the days, make the days count. Oh my. Do more of what makes you happy. We talked about that. Today is the opportunity to build the tomorrow you want. That's that vision board. Use your vision board. Visualize the life that you want. It's not slipping back into codependency. Never apologize for being powerful. This might create some ripples and waves as you stand in your authenticity and in your truth and power. Some people aren't used to that from you. Take the risk or lose the chance. Girl, you totally got this. And what is coming is better than what has gone. This has come out in almost every reading. Okay, I'll leave it there, Pisces. Best of luck for March 2022. Sorry about the late posting of this, but I hope it helps. Namaste.